Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dex and I welcome you back to the Mango Grow on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. Wishing you all a great week ahead of you. For those of you who still stuck in the 9 to 5 grind, hang in there. It will all be over very, very soon. For those of you who are getting ready to quit the 9 to 5 grind, I have a piece of advice for you. Take this opportunity to tell your boss to F the hell out or F the hell off. I remember my brother telling me, Sean, take this opportunity to show your boss the middle finger and walk out of the office. But I decided to take the classier route, and that was by far one of my biggest regrets. I wish I could go back in time and just tell him, hey man, F you. Anyways, it is a Monday. Hoping you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Here we have Bitcoin USD. Let's go ahead and do some analysis. As you can see, Bitcoin coming down and testing the 4-hour Kijun. It's also the 12-hour 21 EMA, somewhere around there. I do believe the 12-hour Tenkin for sure. Let's go ahead and turn on the 12-hour 21 EMA right over there. A lot of people are getting panicky, and there's no reason to get panicky over here, guys. Just be patient and wait for your opportunity. Where is the opportunity, you're probably asking? Well, in yesterday's video, we talked about this daily cloud. Bitcoin closing of the cloud was going to be a good thing, and Bitcoin actually closed to the cloud. Very, very good thing. But as of right now, we are living inside the cloud, living underneath the cloud. So it begs the question, where do we close? Do we close inside the cloud? If we do, I'm actually going to be looking towards this region over here, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But hey, the day hasn't closed yet. We could very well close above the cloud, find support on that 12-hour 21 EMA, 12-hour Tenkin. You're seeing Bitcoin being picked up as we speak. We also have the 4-hour Kijun right now, right over there, right? So some support over here, some support that you cannot ignore. But if you guys are already in position and looking to add to your position, I would suggest, hey, be patient, man. Be patient. Do the mango way. Do the stress-free way. Wait for the good trades. Now let's go ahead and talk about the trade I am looking at right over here around this region. All right. So, couple of things. Firstly, actually, let's go back to the 4-hour time frame, and I want to talk about this wedge over here. I'm going to clear out the Ichimoku, clear out the Tenkin, clear out the 21 EMA, clear it all out, and this wedge over here that we've been talking about ever since Thursday-ish, right? We test the top of it. Got that rejection, dumped right past it, close underneath it. This does have a mesh move coming in somewhere around 8,000 level. That 8,000 level is lining up with the daily Tenkin. Let's turn on the mango ribbon, and there we have it. All right, there we have it. 8,015-ish, right? Perfect confluence right over there. Now here's the thing, I am looking to add to my position somewhere around this level, 8,200, all right, 8,200. Why am I looking at that? Well, it's the daily 21 EMA, but there's something else that's making me want to add to that position, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, the weekly 21 EMA. Let me go ahead and clear out all these horizontals over here, and you're seeing the weekly 21 EMA coming in at 8,250-ish, but I want you guys to also take a look at this right over here, the Tenkin and the Kijun, the TK kiss. We're seeing the TK cross on the weekly time frame now. So the question is, do we just get picked up right over there and see continuation? In that case, I'm not going to get the opportunity to get filled on my position, and hey, whatever, I'm already in position right now. I'm in position all the way from around 7,690-ish, and if we do see that continuation, I'm going to be happy. If we do come down and finally give us that 8,200 test, I'm going to be happy either way. This is how you play the trend. You play the stress-free way. You got to be willing to give back profits, because you don't know ever what the market is doing. If you are following some Twitter guy or some YouTuber guy who's pretending to know that he knows exactly what the market is going to do, well, buddy, you're in for a surprise very, very soon. Someday or the other, the market is going to catch up to him, and you're going to find out that nobody knows what the market is going to do. So what are the possibilities over here? Well, we could very well get picked up over here, see continuation to the upside. I don't get filled. We could also come down, me get filled, and we dump on over to the bottom and come all the way down to 7,650-ish. Anything could happen, man. You play the probabilities. If this, then I do that. That's all it is. That's how simple trading can be. All right, so here we have the weekly, our support region coming in at around 8,500-ish, and that's also lining up with what? The 4-hour Kijun, right? We just talked about that. It's also lining up with what? The 12-hour 21 EMA, lining up with that. So if I wasn't in position, now I'm not trying to give you guys advice, right? I'm not trying to give you guys advice. If I wasn't in position, this is somewhere where I would be trying for a trade. That's the keywords over there. If I'm wrong and we close the 12 hour underneath this, I'd be targeting where 8,000, right? 8,000 on the key zone right over here. If I was following the 12 hour time frame, as simple as that. If I'm wrong, I try again somewhere else, or I change my thesis around, I change my directional bias around. Remember what I did over here, guys? I tried for a trade somewhere around here on the 12 hour time frame. I was wrong, and then I repositioned and got my trade at around 7,690. Right? That's how I caught this big move all the way to the upside, all the way up to the daily 200 MA. It's as simple as that, guys. If this, then that. If I'm wrong, keep my losses small, move on to the next opportunity. Anybody pretending that, hey, they get it right every single goddamn time, you are dealing with a fraud. Anyways, what else do I want to talk about? I wanted to say something more. What was it? Well. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the daily. We have the daily 10 SMA coming over here, the daily 21 EMA that we did talk about, the Tenkin, the Kijun, all the way, all of them all over there, right? A lot of support. Yes, we saw that rejection on the 200 moving average was likely to happen on first pass, right, guys? Likely to happen. Now the question is, if we close this daily inside the cloud over here, do we come all the way down to the Tenkin? As we mentioned, that does have a measure, that does line up with the measured move of this wedge that we've broken to the downside, coming in at around 8,000-ish. That would mean that the price would move against me if I do get filled, and in which case, hey, I'm going to deal with that because I'm already in profits on my trade. And if we close underneath the Tenkin, that is going to be a little painful, and then I'll be looking for a move all the way down to the bottom of the cloud over here, 7,700-ish. If we lose 7,700-ish, then in that case, my directional bias is going to switch sides, and I'm going to be looking for this region over here, 7,000 after that, right? For now, I'm playing with the daily trend. Okay, this is my strategy. My daily trend, the daily trend is looking bullish. we are trending to the upside. I am waiting for the weekly trend to also confirm itself. Now there are different ways you could be looking at this. I'm not going to get into arguments with people, but the fact is we closed over the Tenkin, we closed over the Kijun, and we are also over the goddamn 21 EMA. All right, we are also living in this cloud region over here, right? Depends on next week, how the next week cloud closes. If we close above 8,600, that's going to be very, very bullish, and I'm going to be looking for a move eventually all the way up to the 8,200, 8,300 region. And if you guys go ahead and watch yesterday's video, you're going to see how much confluence we have in this region over here. So please go ahead and watch yesterday's video. Yesterday I actually posted 2 videos. It was a Sunday and I posted 2 videos. That's how much I love you guys. So just for that, throw a like, throw a subscribe, share it with your friends so that they can also escape the stressful life and get on the stress-free mango way. Alright, so now let's check out Link USD. Yo, we have ChainLink USD on Binance on the daily time frame, and hey, ChainLink making its way all the way around to $2.85, not able to crack the $3 mark. In fact, we were looking for ChainLink to crack the $3.05 mark, $3.10 mark, right? And ChainLink not doing it just yet, Let's actually go ahead and turn on our horizontals, and yep, we have this green box strategy marked out from a few days ago. Chainlink coming, hitting that resistance strategy right over here, seeing that rejection, living in that space for a little bit, coming down and testing our bottom of our support region over here at $2.50, right? So we have $2.50 as a support zone, and $2.80, $2.85-ish, again, round off, and that's our resistance zone right over here. Now I have this major green box strategy over here as my resistance zone. In fact, I should turn that red. I don't know why it's green. Right over there, that's the border. Let's go ahead and do that right over there. Okay, so the reason I'm looking at this, guys, I explained it in more detail in the last 2 videos, but it essentially comes down to this line over here, $2.85 being our weekly resistance that we were eyeing ever since we were looking at ChainLink have its major rally last year, right? And then it had the fake out break to the upside, this symmetrical triangle being put in, looked like F3 coming in, explained all of it. Go ahead and watch yesterday's video, seeing the dump right after. So to me, this zone over here is going to be the major zone. Okay, now You guys can play it a little bit earlier. If we break this $2.85 mark, it's likely that we make a quick move to $3.05. If we break that as well, next step is $3.40. Okay, so that's ChainLink USD. Let's go ahead and look at the weekly time frame before we look at the BTC time frame, BTC pairing rather. And yeah, nothing really. Have we confirmed about the 21 EMA? I think we have, right? Yep, way before. Okay, I'm not paying too much attention to the USD chart as many of you guys may be, because I'm in my trade on the BTC pairing. But this is looking really good, guys. We have confirmed about the Tenkin, we have tested the 21 EMA, we're seeing the continuation, but this line over here has plagued us. I do believe we had drawn it on a different chart, Link USD on Coinbase, right? Yep, right over there, this purple line. You guys who have been following me know what I'm talking about right over here. But hey, now that I look at this does kind of have some W formation, right? Again, you don't need to be too perfect with this, but breaking this zone over here, guys, is going to see something mega. So be patient and you'll have a stronger trade in your hands if you're not already in position. Speaking about already being in position, let's go ahead and look at the Link BTC chart, switching on over to the daily, switching on over to the Link BTC chart. And this is kind of worrying me because I've been in my trade for a while now, being patient with it, trying to be stress free with it, but let's see what this does. Living in the center of the zone over here, I'm looking at 28,300 Satoshi to the bottom and 3,200 Satoshi to the upside. Seeing the rejection towards the upside over here, coming down and living in the middle of the range over here. Let me go ahead and see if I can find something that I can actually trade off, be able to, am I just finding, no, actually this works. Let's go ahead and do that. This again, guys, just ignore this. Just ignore what I'm about to do. This is more for me. Somewhere around here. Adjust it. I'm gonna go with that. And right over there. Okay, so this is the middle of the range for me. Again, I'm just going to be a little crude with this, something to guide me, right? Something to guide me. All right, so that's Link BTC, guys. If we break underneath the zone over here, I'll be looking for it to come down and retest this green box territory again. If you guys do remember, we took our trade off this green box territory over here, riding it ever since then. ChainLink behaving very well, coming down over here, testing the red line, but closing inside the red box territory. We tried to add to a position on this green box territory over here, did not get that add, but we closed right over. That's when I closed right over this green box territory. That's when I added to my position. If we close underneath this green box over here, that's probably going to mean that BTC is going to take a ride to the upside, a strong ride. But as of right now, I should talk about this. Bitcoin dominance, by the way, guys, is looking bearish. So what does that mean? If Bitcoin is trending to the upside and Bitcoin dominance is actually looking like it wants to see continuation to the downside, well, that means let's go ahead and switch on over to the 4 hour. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about. Look at this. It could break to the upside. But this does look like a sort of continuation pattern to the downside, right? If Bitcoin is trending to the upside and Bitcoin dominance looks like it wants to continue to the downside, it means that all coins are looking mega strong. All right, so that's just my read on it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Throw it a like, throw it a subscribe, and hey, join the Mango Grove while you can. I will be turning that group private very soon. I've been saying that for a while, but yeah, ciao. Throw it a like, throw it a subscribe. Bye.